We have 3 different puppies here. This will be their very first day with a rope and trying to engage them in the fetch game. This is the pink girl, 8 weeks old, very good, playful, already grabbed at the paint roller for my hands. Excellent. We want the puppies getting the paint roller from your hand. As they learn sit and things, then we'll get more control. But right now it's the game of getting their reward, the paint roller from your hand. This session is getting them used to just having a rope around their neck and learning they have to go where the rope goes, which is with me. Entice them. We usually use some sound. We use something called like date, and they learn pretty quick that that word means they're about to get something and to re-engage with us. Pretty good session for day 1 with little pink girl. Throw it sometimes, particularly to re-engage when she was examining her surroundings. That was a good first session. It's a wrap. Now we have a green boy who's her brother. He's a little bit checking out things a little more. Again, not every puppy will grab it from your hands at first, so we've got to get their prey drive. Now he did. He picked it up, but if you notice, I'm kind of still keeping it in my hand while he's carrying it. Getting him used to my interactions. Getting down at his level because he wants to play with me and engage, so getting his focus more on what's happening. These first sessions are, they can be quite challenging depending on the puppy, and you have to have a lot of patience. This one's catching on quite quick. And most of these sessions are less than 2 minutes. You might take a walk afterwards. It doesn't mean you're done with the puppy, but the actual fetch session and rope session is very short. Very good for day 1. There's the rope. You can't let him leave. And there I'm letting him carry it and trying to entice him to grab it once he was worried more about the rope on the ground. So we toss it, encourage him, use the rope, and that's a wrap for him. This little puppy is a week younger, a Fifi pup, and he was a little sleepier. There were little dogs barking, which you can't hear, and it's near his dinner time, so it's he's sort of acknowledging things, but he's just not sure what's expected of him. So we don't make a big deal of it, trying to engage him. He did go examine it once, but it's just not his moment. So we're just going to finish up with a walk and get him to join me for a walk. That's it for day 1 for this guy. Okay, on to the next day, day 2. This time I get the Fifi puppy out first, where he may be a little more, and I brought a little black glove to the party. And we're going to entice him with this glove, which he did grab. Now I'm letting him tug it, gentle walking with him with the glove and getting him to tug it and fetch it. So then I got a little rubber ball, which he fetched right away. He's had lots of toys, so these new toys were kind of different, but so we're getting him fetching and playing. Again, the rope, he went for the rope there. You can't really see it, but just patience and just patience. He's got the rope. Now he's got the ball, so we're using the rope to help keep him going with us. Now he's getting to experience all. Now the tug leading him around with the ball when it's in our hand. Again, the rope again. He's dealing with that well. So he'll transition to the paint roller real easy in another couple days. I had one more toy in my pocket, which was a little more like a bumper. It was a cloth thing, about like a little canvas bumper, but it's a cloth. So I'm gonna try to entice him with that, and that one he picked up right away, grabbed it there, and carrying it. So in this session we went from the glove to the ball to now he's gonna grab that. It's a little miniature bumper. Good second day for that puppy. Grabbed it, and that's a wrap. So this one is the green boy, the brother, and he's just another day of practice. We don't make him sit, but we guide him to sits, and we encourage to sit. So by petting him and doing that, we're encouraging to sit. Encourage the carrying and hold by, we tend to walk with him with it a little bit. Trying to get him to focus up off the ground. Want him to look at me, look up. There he goes, he grabbed it. Dropped it, but he grabbed it. I'm stepping on the rope so he can't go away. Pet him, let him enjoy it, guide him to a sit. Just start all these behaviors. There, we got him to look up a little better. In the end, we're wanting them to look up at our face and make eye contact. This is the beginning of getting some eye contact in the puppy. Little rope work, just getting him to change direction with the rope. There's all kinds of little nuances to what we're doing here, guiding them into the behavior we want. There we go. That rope is very important. He would have. There he goes. Okay, and today we finished with our little pink girl. She's full of herself, a little buck and bronc, but she has to go where the rope goes. I'm kind of reeling her in, but I'm coming to her, but not letting her pull away. Guiding her into the sit. Fetch. Good puppy. Again, that rope is very important. People say, well, he didn't come back to me. Well, if there's a rope, there's no alternative. And that's the consistency of, I tell people, your puppy should be having that little Bill Hillman rope on all the time, so you can step on it, guide him, keep the dog engaged. She's looking up a little better than the boy right now, but every day that'll get better, and as you practice your sits, that'll help too. Here we go. Let the puppy enjoy the bumper. Pet her, let her enjoy it. Ready, fetch. Good dog. This great session showing the progression and the difference in different age and type puppies of the quote work involved.